documentary and Bill was saying how they had 6 stages, like 6 parts to 15 stages.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah. You seen that video?
Yeah.
One of the last parts, when kingdoms fall, they get obsessed with gender roles and shit like that. Yeah. Gender roles, sexual liberation, doing all types of shit, which America is doing right now. Start fucking up the money. Yup. Right.
I got this damn song thinking about here.
The same.
I better watch what I be saying on camera from now on, man. Cause man, my brother, man, the way his people did him, man. I gotta watch what I say on camera before my wife set me. I was like, had that motherfucker in court, had a whole video in court. Like, oh fuck, like ain't this a bitch?
Man.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. It just really, it just made me more aware. Like, watch what I say on camera, man. Man, fuck, motherfucker, use that shit. They'll use it against you in court, man.
They save shit to use later.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, man, what the fuck? Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like, oh my goodness.
Like, man, this shit finna happen. Because it's like, jokers hanging out. It was a red dawn.
Right. Shit.
Well, they doing today. All right, go Michigan.
I'll have to bring that calling back. Like,
damn. I'm gonna have to bring that shit back in the style because they
Shoo!
You walking with them big ass motherfuckers jiggling like that, man.
Jiggling thing.
But they proportioned all like in the right place. Though.
Yeah,
like,
they was proportioned nice.
For her to be a big girl, that's why I say some of the big girls actually look nice.
Like them motherfuckers was boxing and shit, like shadow boxing and shit, man.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
Red motherfucker, hey man, look, I'm right. You know that's how you gonna get a man.
Right,
straight up.
right.
Get him while it's hot.
Right.
Oh yeah, the minute is Americans are leaving, especially Jake. They bouncing. They're going to all the other countries. American men don't like modern American women.
Nah. I mean, look at what old girl. Look at what old girl did to old boy, and with the green dress and the purple lipstick.
Wait, what?
The lady with the green dress and the purple lipstick. The one that talked shit to the dude that took him to the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he left that.
He took her back home. Yeah, he took her back home. Yeah. And she was all on the camera like, he's gonna take me home.
Yeah.
What?
She talk about, well, I'm willing to compromise. He's like, oh no, it's all right.
It's okay.
He ain't getting mad. He ain't get emotional. Like, oh, it's all right to take you home, bitch.
Yeah.
You ain't nothing but a tender. That she said she was too fine to get out of cheesecake.
Right. I was looking like.
Raggedy ass bitch. This bitch look like a dime a dozen.
First of all, I'll be the first one to say it.
I mean, with her makeup.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be the first one to say it. Hey, the Cheesecake Factory is not cheap. It's not cheap to eat at the Cheesecake Factory.
No,
it's actually pretty expensive.
It's expensive.
It's just like eating at the Cracker Barrel.
You see that one where the dude took the bitch out, and that bitch, they went out there and she wanted to go to that seafood plates.
And she ate all them
All
oyster
them
plates.
oysters.
It was just
Plates of
ridiculous,
oysters and
man.
a plate of potatoes.
Yeah,
And
like,
crab cake.
Yeah,
yeah,
And
crap.
a drink.
But how she eat all that? Man, she had plates stacked.
Right.
I ain't never. That shit looked like a cartoon to me. I'm
And he
like, what the
left
fuck?
that bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
I would have did that real quick.
Right,
I
because
gotta
he
go to
asked
the
the
bathroom.
bitch, hey, he was like,
For a
bitch, you
drink.
want to go out to drink? This bitch, no plates of goddamn oysters, a plate of potatoes,
Yeah.
and
And
then
some fucking crab cake.
And some crab
she was
cake.
surprised that he dipped on it.
That bitch's pussy and her breath had to stink for
Oh,
days.
yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
each
I'm not
plate.
gonna
And
fuck
then
no
the
bitch
way
that
she
it
was
ate.
slurping,
Right, right. That
I'm
ain't gonna
not
lie, it
gonna
looked
fuck no
gross.
bitch that did. I did that one time. I fucked a bitch that ate a tuna
man.
sandwich,
Yeah.
and guess what her pussy
Yeah.
smelled like?
Tuna.
That motherfucker did not
Tuna.
smell like no yeah. It didn't smell like roses.
Tuna.
Right,
That
right.
motherfucker didn't smell like no Summer's Eve.
Yeah.
That motherfucker smelled like the sandwich was coming out her ass and her pussy.
Right.
Like that shit just.
Burger Queen, man.
Hey, she earned that name.
Burger Queen,
Yeah, Burger Queen, man.
bacon and ice cream.
Yep,
Damn.
shit.
That smelled like
Oh, boy.
two, like two bad obese ass pussy.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You gotta be pretty fucking fat to eat some bacon and ice cream,
I
man.
know, man.
You gotta be
You gotta
fucking
be,
fat,
yeah,
man.
you gotta,
That's
you
crazy.
gotta be a fat motherfucker.
Like, come on, cause that's not a
That
good.
shit
That's
eating
salt and
ice-
ice cream. That's salt
Yeah.
and
Yeah, man.
save your meat
No, not,
on some
not
ice
just
cream.
Salt, it's grease.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
what the fuck
it's not a mixture for ice cream.
Right. You ready?
I already recorded. I just started.
Right. Yeah, I can't wait till they bring it back. Yep. Gotta be a fat motherfucker there. Anyway, we are the Hebrew Israelites, week in and week out. We come to prophesy the downfall of America and to tell the people on this side who they are. Anybody of Negro, Indian, or Latino descent are the true children of Israel according to the Bible. And there is a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Last week, Biden had announced that they need to bring out a system where they make vaccines mandatory. You know, and of course that was on one of the low-key channels that I watch because everybody is talking about the fake Jews that's bombing the shit out of Palestine. I made like 3-4 videos on that, but what I didn't know what the brother that came out with is Putin said that he's going to defend the Palestinians and shit, and America will not be able to do shit. Like if America,
They can try. They can try.
Yeah, he said they're gonna basically they're not gonna let these fake Jews, these Israelis,
Kill them Gaza people.
commit genocide on these people while they're trying to eliminate these people. You know, so Putin was like, "Hey, America ain't coming in to help."
And they made up that elaborate lie about Hamas, and they supposed to kidnap the 1,000 people. They came in on what they come in on.
Right, on gliders.
Right. Ariaga.
On goddamn hang gliders. You serious?
Hang gliders. Oh, 1,000 motherfuckers. Hey, Ariaga. 1,000 motherfuckers came down on hang gliders, right?
Right.
Hey, and the first thing they did when they landed, look, I'm gonna tell you, let me give you a little pointer about how war works. Motherfuckers don't just pull into an enemy inhabited territory and the first thing they do is start raping women.
Right.
They set up
Right.
parameters.
Yeah, that's not on the list when you go to war. You bitches, bitches are a pillar of rest.
That's later. We're saving that for later. They round them
Right.
hoes up and they got to establish a perimeter, right? Because when you go in, first of all, you have the Iron Dome defense system given to them by the U.S.
Right.
How the fuck rockets can't make it in there, but a bunch of motherfuckers on hang gliders can come gliding in this motherfucker and land, and then they attacking people in the in the desert, the Golden Heights, right? And then, not to mention the woman that they said, I forgot the dumb bitch's name, but the woman that they were saying got paraded around the truck, that pretty ass Israeli woman. They try to say that one, she was an influencer. They show her dance with her titties all out on the Shabbat. Right, they're supposed to be the Sabbath, but they have a rave, and then they come and they get the pretty, not a fat, ugly, but no, they got the prettiest bitch they could find, and then they made this example out of her, but her mom came out and said that she's alive, she's in Gaza, because remember they parading her body around in a truck, allegedly, right, whoever the body that was, it wasn't her, with a bullet in the back of her head, no, that wasn't her. She's in Gaza at a hospital being treated. Her mom came out on the news and said it. See, there's a whole look. The CNN, they didn't expose it. I got a video. They're talking in the mic and telling them what to do, laying on the ground and acting it out. This is
that's all. But that's all it is.
Propaganda. There's a lot of propaganda being put out.
It's an act, and it's all bullshit.
Propaganda.
And that's why all these countries are standing up against what these fake Jews are even doing, man. Because you know they've been trying to take that land forever, trying to have the whole land of Israel to themselves forever, man. Or since 1948, since they got in there, you know. And they've been making all types of bullshit excuses, and now they just like, fuck it, we just gonna do it. And then they get America to back them up. That's why, now Russia is getting involved in it.
Hey, that's weak as fuck. You sitting here laughing with your bitch, but you walking down the street with a pink bag in your fucking hand, while your bitch ain't holding nothing. You holding her fucking bag.
She probably that chick getting hit in that car by that nigga, man. Right. All at a car show, at a side show.
Hey man, the men ain't men no more, man.
They really not, man.
They just men.
And then women ain't women either.
I mean, you rarely see in the movies and TV shows these days. You rarely see any masculine men.
Right. You don't see no
masculine men in these TV shows
in this place no more, man.
Right. Like it's just gone.
I mean, all you really hear about is men that want to be traditional. They leave this place, man.
Can't be traditional here.
This place is basically shit now, man. This place is a straight up shit show. But getting back to Russia, we're gonna read that. Yeah, you can read it if you want to.
What you got, 38?
Ezekiel 38, yeah. Go ahead and start it off.
This is Ezekiel 38 and 1. And those.
Oh, I had some scriptures.
And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God, and the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. I want to say something.
If you look up biblical geography, the land of Gog and Magog is known as the land of Russia today.
Right. And it said right there, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, right? It says the chief prince. Russia, Ra'ash, Russia is a chief prince. Russia broke it down in Paleo-Hebrew as chief prince. Ra'ash is head, and Shar prince. So Ra'ash Shar, all right? That's why the Paleo-Hebrew is so significant. Because if you went to that Yiddish, it would have shown that.
Right, it don't break it down right because it ain't the correct language.
Right. And even Latin wouldn't have broke that down right. Or Greek.
Right.
Or Aramaic.
Right. And say, thus saith Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal.
Right, because they're going to be used for this Third World War to bring down the whole structure of Esau, the so-called white man's kingdom throughout the world. But at the end of that, they also going into slavery. They also going into captivity for a time.
Right. They're going into slavery. That's what they're trying to avoid.
Right. But they're still an Edomite nation. But I would say so far as having the best morals out of all the Edomites will have to be the Russians.
The Russians.
Right. They ain't committing the atrocities that these fake Jews are committing, nor are they committing the wickedness that these Americans.
First of all, let me say this.
Them Europeans.
Right.
I'm gonna say this. When Russia went to war with Ukraine, right? Russia went to war with Ukraine. When Russia was at war with Ukraine, you didn't see Russia. What is Ukraine doing? Damn, I hate losing track of thought, man.
Yeah, Ukraine is trying to be a part of NATO.
Right, it was like, damn, what was it?
Ukraine was just trying to be a part of NATO, and Russia wasn't letting that happen.
Right. But when Ukraine was at war, the United States came over there to help Ukraine 100%. Go to war against Russia, right?
Yeah, they've been sending their weapons and shit. shit.
Right. They're funding them, right?
Yeah,
but now that the roles is reversed, that's why I ain't gonna lie. You can see that this war is starting, and this is gonna be that big war. But I cannot.
This is the start of the World War III, man. We're about to come into them times. So next year. Next year is going to be a hell of a year, man.
Right.
They almost definitely sometime in the beginning of next year is going to bring out the mark of the beast.
Mm-hmm. Right, because the mark of the beast has to come before the war.
Right.
So this is just part of that rumors and wars.
Right.
Because that rumor right now, what's that word, rumor again? It says, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, and all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Right? Because that's all of those tanks, those what is that bomber that they had, that white Sioux bomber, I forgot the numbers, 62 or some shit, one something, I don't know, 6 Sioux 14 or whatever, the Sioux 14 bombers, what, their tanks. They got these nuclear missiles and submarines. You also saw, what else did you also see? You also see the Gerald R. Ford, the world's largest aircraft carrier, a ship of war, just made it over there.
Yep.
Right? This is where Gerald R. Ford is from. This is a lot of significant things that's happening with Grand Rapids that be tied into a lot of shit.
Oh, did you hear about they're blaming Latins? Right now, I seen it in the news yesterday. I meant to tell you brothers, I forgot, my Shalaki brothers, but seen in the news yesterday that the Latins, they said that the Latins are invading. Guess where the Latins are there? They said the Latins are invading and breaking in people's houses and raping them and stealing all their goods and stuff. Guess what they say is happening there? Hey, how you doing? Look, so, yeah, you know what? Basically, now what was I saying?
You were saying that the Latins. And that
the Latins. Basically, the news came out, and you can look this up for yourself because it's all over the social media. Latinos, they're saying, are getting in the border, and not just they're saying Latins, but it's not just Mexico. They're saying Guatemala, they're saying Brazilians, they're saying like different countries with Latins in them. They're all coming in America through Michigan, and they're invading through Michigan, and a lot of Michigan residents.
We're not down south. We're not in.
No, they're not. They're not saying no. Latin countries are. Listen, Latin countries. No, they said that.
See, this is what they've been separating.
They said it yesterday. Yep. Because they said that yesterday. Yep.
That what they're doing is they're taking them from the border. They're allowing them in. There's a difference between the Latinos that you see coming in, because it's not just Latinos. Remember, it's Haitians, it's Arabs. Mm-hmm. They're coming from Chinese, because the Chinese is coming from the way from the eastern border in Florida, right? Mm-hmm. So I did a video on that. Mm-hmm. Now, what they've been doing is, this is the difference between them. The ones you see out there in Texas and California on the street that's fucked up, they're really refugees. They're fucked up.
Yep.
But the ones you see putting in the fucking hotels, they already have been assigned to a military unit. So for them to get their papers here, they're going to serve as those troops when all of this shit pop up as FEMA troops. There's a difference between them. They're putting up in, so they're sending them. You remember when you hear immigrants being sent from here all the way to Chicago, from the borders all the way to Chicago, they're sending them to strategic places, and that's what the brother's talking about.
Yeah.
They're sending them also here.
That's what I was trying to say. It don't make no sense for them to come across the border to here. They have to be sending them through some type of transportation to get.
That's what I was wondering. Like, how are they coming through Michigan?
Right.
They're coming in Michigan.
They ain't coming strictly from the border. America is transporting them here through some type of other means.
Well, it was a guy that was talking about it. It was a Latino dude that was a security. He was talking about it. He was saying that they would call him at like 4 in the morning. They would never let him know at least a day or two ahead of time what to do. They would always call him. He would have to be on call. He would have to be ready to go when they call him. And they would call him. He said they never would take these Latins. They never would take them in broad daylight, like when it's daylight outside and everybody moving around. Right. He said they will always wait till about 3 to 4 in the morning so to tell him to go pick these Latins up that was at the border, but they were mostly children. Yeah. And they were taking them to like certain areas. They were taking them to like a building or something, and they would just drop them off. But the bus driver that was doing it, the security bus driver that was doing it, he couldn't ask no questions.
Right,
he couldn't have no real contacts with the others, the staff that was there that was getting the kids off the bus, and he had to pull right off. Like once the kids is gone, the staff walking them in, he got to pull off. He said it was like 4 or 5 of them, and he said he knew something was wrong. Yeah. But let me tell y'all something though, not to get off the subject, but I was showing you the brother yesterday, your Marikai, that a woman took her boyfriend, was supposed to take her boyfriend out, right? She was taking her boyfriend out to do something nice for him, right? So as they're driving, her boyfriend falls to sleep, right? This is a white woman. This is a white woman. Her boyfriend falls to sleep. When he wakes up, guess where the fuck he's at? He wakes up, this bitch is going across the fucking border. He is a Latino, no papers, and this bitch just took him across the fucking border thinking she was doing something nice for him.
Right.
Crazy.
He woke up, he was like, what the fuck?
He said, what the fuck? Like, no, he was over, he crossed to Mexico. Yes.
She thought she was doing something nice.
She thought they was going to have a fun day in Mexico.
Car and shit.
Yes.
How could you possibly?
Like you said, he was like, what the fuck are you doing? She said, babe, he said, go back. And the chick was, he was like, go back. And the chick was like, we can't, babe, we already across. Right. He was like, I ain't got no fucking papers.
Right.
Well, what she think they were going to go visit?
Right, they're going to go to a restaurant or something up in Mexico. Right. Why the fuck you didn't tell him knowing he's a Latin?
Right.
You are an idiot.
And then, on top of that, years ago, y'all remember the immigration, quote-unquote, crisis that was happening, and most of the kids that happened in that immigration crisis, nobody can find them.
Nobody can find them.
America sold them into slavery.
Yep. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, that's another thing that
it's part of all of that bullshit, all this slavery. Slavery never stopped, man.
Yeah.
And yes, America sold them kids into slavery.
Yes.
I mean, hey, this place is involved into all kinds of wickedness and shit that the people want to keep.
He said that they're doing all over America. They're doing the white people are doing a thing where they're getting these Latino kids as kids, but they got to put bids and stuff in. And these kids are going to be dropped off to this building, and and certain buses and all that stuff is going to pick up certain kids from that building and take them to whatever state they going, wherever they've been bought at.
Yep.
What is chattel slavery?
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead.
This is Revelation 18 and starting at 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
Right, because America is involved in all types of merchandising, man.
Yes.
America, 1, is a consumer nation. 2, they're involved in wicked merchandising. Yes, they do sell slaves here in America. Don't think that it's only overseas. America initiates most of this shit.
It says the merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and cyan wood, all manner of vessels of ivory, and all manner of vessels of precious wood, and of brass, and iron, and marble, and cinnamon, and odors, and ointments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men.
And slaves,
and slaves, the souls of men. Basically, so you can't get it wrong.
It's like we were sold into slavery in the 1600s.
Yep.
It hasn't stopped.
It hasn't stopped. Yep. Having none of this human trafficking stop. All America really does is put a nice language on it so y'all don't get distraught about what's really happening, man. The people here don't want to keep their eyes closed to what's really going on.
Right, because the Heavenly Father got them blinded. So it's not, you got to understand too, it's spiritual. It's not just that they don't want to see it, right? These motherfuckers have it to where this social media and the media is set up to keep you entertained. But that's by the hand of the Heavenly Father. Why you think these athletes make so much money?
Right.
And these entertainments make so much money, but they make more money than the people that are actually out here of service to you.
Right.
It's because they keep you entertained while they basically set up the pins so they can knock them down. And that ball is going to be that chip, man. That MOTV is coming in heavy. And when that's made mandatory, the vast majority of these people out here, they're going to get down with it because they don't know what's going on. When something catches you off guard, hey, if you didn't see this cat coming at you right, he up on your ass already, like you failed to miss the sign, you got a gang of niggas and shit, and they all got guns out, but it's too late, you look up and they up on your ass, and he tell you to get down or lay down, what you gonna do?
I mean, it's real simple. If you can see a jump scare, like I watch Texas Bushman a lot, or Mighty Fun where the dude look like a statue. You see the biggest niggas to the smallest niggas, man. Once he jump out and shit, motherfucker just freeze up. You know?
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers put their dukes up, but they still scared. They don't know what the fuck to do.
Right.
You know, all they can really do is freeze up and comply. You know? When people are not ready, they think with their instincts.
Right.
And a person's first instinct is to jump. You know, when they get
that's
afraid.
A response out of fear.
Right, exactly.
That's a fear response. And what's going to be the jump when they bring out that
MOTB? The response is going to be to do whatever the government says do, because they take away your rationality. Everything that you think about is going to be gone when you're in a fearful, panic state.
Yeah, you're not going to, you know, once your cortisone levels is high.
Yep.
Right? That stress, your body is that fight or flight.
Exactly.
And see, we're not, you know, Lord bless us since we see it coming and we're preparing spiritually first, and mentally and physically.
Right.
We're not going to have that fight or flight. We're going to have a clear decision, and we already have. We already
have the decision in our mind, and we constantly pray to the Heavenly Father to keep that decision in our mind. So when it comes, we already know what's going on.
Right.
The decision is already there. But when people see all hell breaking loose and they see a way out, they're looking for the first door to get out of it. And the first door is going to be the government saying, get this mark of the beast. Put it in your skin and everything going to be all right. And then for everybody else that don't get it, they're going to have to live in this murderous hell that's going on, and they ain't going to be able to buy nothing or sell nothing. Because people, even right now, people are still thinking that they want shit to go back how it was 5 years ago.
Oh, I think America's going to bounce back. Brother, I think America's going to bounce back.
And that's what people are going to be looking for, man. Oh, they want to get everything back to normal. Which this shit ain't normal, which is fucked up in the minds of these people, because they see all this bullshit as normal. They see men with men and women with women as normal.
Right.
They see kids that can get their genitals cut off or mutilated as normal. All this bullshit is normal to people, man. They even see women ruling over men as normal. This shit is not normal.
Because a bitch look good.
Right. Hey, I mean,
what the
shit.
fuck?
There's plenty of good-looking bitches in the world, and a lot of them look better than the ones here.
Right.
But they act like women still. But people that live here in America think that this shit is normal, and they're gonna be looking for some type of normalcy when all hell
ain't nothing
breaks
normal
loose.
right now, because shit, the passport bros ain't normal.
Yeah, a man having to go to another country
To get a wife, that's not normal.
Just to give a wife, just to get some decent boxing.
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because
you fucked up too.
Well, actually, men are doing that. I mean, it is a multitude of reasons, and a woman actually said one of the reasons is to see true femininity. Because you can't hardly see it here over in America.
Well, it's an experience.
Yeah,
because it's like seeing a waterfall
experience.
For the first time.
I put
it's like seeing a goddamn pyramid.
Yeah,
right.
That's something that we wasn't grown up accustomed to seeing.
Right.
It's like actually eating real food.
Exactly. That's another thing we ain't accustomed to doing is eating real food.
Right.
It's like the shit is crazy. It's like I watched what his name, Zoom to Thailand, Richie Mack, when he first started doing that Zoom to Thailand shit, and and he first started eating over there, he was like, the health care is free. Most of their health care is better than America, and he's been eating a whole lot of food because, you know, his woman cooked for him, right? But the thing is, he was losing weight. Eating all this food, losing weight, because it's all real food. Yep. Something you can't get here over in America.
Right, because the food overseas, they don't have all that red 40 and high fructose.
Right.
That fucks with your system over there.
Right.
Everything is natural. Overseas, everything is natural. It ain't nothing natural over here.
Yeah, it's nothing natural. We're not eating food. We're eating drugs. We're eating chemicals. Yeah, we're not eating food, man. So
right. That's right, and that's all part of an experience.
Right.
These are the things that people they shouldn't have to leave their own country to be able to experience something that the Lord.
When you got millions of women all around you, you right in the middle of millions of women that's all around you, and you gotta skip over all those millions to go to find you a wife.
Right.
Man,
that's normal.
Find you a woman that will be loyal, stick with you, and have a fucking family.
I ain't gonna lie though. Even if you get married to these women, you gotta know that when you get a girlfriend, you gotta know that she done suck some dick before she got to you.
Right.
You didn't teach her them nice little moves she be pulling in the bed. You didn't teach her that shit.
Right. Not to mention
that those other countries like Saudi Arabia like resist as far as having women being out of order.
Right. And not to mention
that's looked at as a shame. Over here, they're like, oh, they're just oppressing you here. And when they doing what the scriptures even says, when you get a wife, you're supposed to have a hedge. They said when no hedge is spoiled. The possession is spoiled. What the fuck? That's why it took me. I was sitting in the Uber because I got here. That's when I saw the brother walking up. Because I was talking to the Uber driver, and we started getting off into the word and had a long, dope conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because men are sick and tired. I'm talking about especially so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Natives.
Because they're the worst of that shit right now.
Right.
Yeah. Last week I shared to you my experience on how they utilize my demon. And yes, we call them that because they have demons on them, right? She even said that in church.
Majority of these women have literally turned aside after Satan. If 1 Corinthians or was it 2 Corinthians, the 11th chapter, where it says over every man the head is Yahushua, the head of the woman is the man. If your spirit is irritated by that, you got demons on you. And you resist the ordinance of the Most High, so therefore you basically turn aside after Satan.
Right. If you're a woman and your spirit gets rattled by obey your husband, you got demons on you.
Right. Not obey your thirst.
Right.
They ain't got a problem with that.
Obey your husband. If you're against that, then you got demons, man. Like straight up demons.
You say you believe in the Bible. Because if you're a heathen and you feel like that, hey, well, you just out of order, and the Most High gonna get you in order.
Look how the white bitch trying to point at us with the mixed women, trying to talk shit to her about us before she come up. She pointing with these black women because they ain't both of the women behind her black.
And then everybody got a problem with us being Israelites and being over every other nation. If you're a Negro, Indian, or Latino, you're better than every other nation because the Heavenly Father chose you.
Even white people. Even white people.
And that's one of those things that Esau gets real mad about. They don't like when that the brown skinned people is better than them, man. They don't like that. They don't
ones they hated all their life. The ones they hated all their life.
Yeah, all their life they hate that, man. And now the Heavenly Father's gonna bring it back to pass, man. That we back over y'all, man.
Right.
And it's like, look, you devils run the world. And y'all done made a fucking shit show out of the whole fucking world, man. Y'all done made a shit show out of the whole world.
Just like they over there bombing Gaza for some shit they made up a lie. Made up the biggest lie and got every white person. You don't see no black people on there talking shit about Israel.
Even Charleston White said, I'm with the Palestinians, man.
Fuck y'all.
I'll show y'all later. It was funny.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen
that
it.
little beanhead nigga be talking shit. He said it was funny as hell because it was true.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like this. It was a Jake being interviewed by by I don't know what nationality it was. It might have been an Arab woman, but it was a Jake being interviewed by this woman, most likely a Middle Eastern woman, whatever. And he basically put it like this: he was like, those people are being terrorized by an overwhelming force, and the overwhelming force, well, everybody in power is not doing nothing and siding with this overwhelming force. And he said it reminds you of slavery, of all the oppressions that black people went through. And the only way black people got out of it is fighting through it. That's why we had so many rebellions. And the only way these Palestinians are going to get out of it is to fight through it and shit. And then once they get out of it, they're going to be demonized for fighting back. And that's basically how it's playing out right now.
It's like that Haitian rebellion.
Yeah, exactly. Because and we used to bring this out a lot when we had that the Black Rebellion book. We used to bring it out a lot. These devils wasn't just so nice and kind that they said, let's stop oppressing these niggas and take them out of slavery. No, we fought for that.
Right.
We actually had to kill their ass for them to listen.
And that's
they were scared in their beds by the time they ended quote unquote slavery. They was afraid of us revolting more.
And not just that, but they were afraid of us taking them down.
Saying in 12 years of slavery, she was like, you want this incident to go back and that's on our dead?
Right, exactly.
Hey, that's the slaves know that's the most vulnerable.
Yeah.
When they strike them.
Exactly. And there were a whole lot of rebellions that they do not teach you about. They don't teach you about half of the rebellions that actually happened in America.
The only rebellion they teach you about, and they don't even teach you the full story, is Nat Turner.
Right.
They don't even teach you the full story of it, the full extent of what Nat Turner was doing to them.
Parts of it, man.
Because I seen when the movie first came out, right? They was doing they did reviews on the movie when it first came out, the Nat Turner movie. And when it came out, I seen the Edomite say, "Oh yeah, he may killed 50 white people, but we went and killed 200 of them niggas after that."
Hey, but you know what Nat Turner did? He had you devils in fear.
Complete fear.
Completely. A matter of fact, and these devils will brag about how many Jakes they killed. Hey, but they wouldn't dare go in them swamps when Jake was in them swamps.
So they'll get their ass drowned.
It was an ongoing rebellion during slavery. The Maroon Wars. There was an ongoing rebellion. And a matter of fact, when you think about the Haitians and the Jamaicans, the Dominican Republican era, hey, they did some horrible shit to you devils, man. And y'all was afraid it was gonna happen here in America.
Just like the natives fucked their ass up when they first went to war with them. The Native Americans was fucking their ass up.
Right. Hey.
This is also how you know, just to add on to that, when you do that to us, that Most High, he installed a fail-safe mechanism in our DNA.
Right.
Right. And this is how also, this is how you know that we're the children of Israel. This is Exodus 1:8. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Don't that sound familiar? Because the only way to see when you respond out of fear is because you know somebody's mightier than you. Because if you're walking around, if I'm 6'8", nothing but solid muscle, and I'm just walking around a bunch of other people, I'm not worried about what you're doing. And I'm talking about nobody has weapons in their hands. You're not even a threat to me. I'm on a whole nother level.
Right.
All right? It says, and he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. One, it said, what does it say? They captain set them, loosely translated, they captain set them not free. We ain't been freed, we've been emancipated. Emancipation is just to transfer over, that's all that means. So we were never freed. So even those Hamites at the time, which were those Egyptians, had the same idea. That same thing, because history repeats itself. And the present day Egyptians.
Well,
are the and Babylonians are these Americans.
Mm-hmm.
It says, come and let us, it says, therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with burdens. And they built for Pharaoh treasured cities, Python and Ramses.
Right, and they doing the same thing today. The only thing is they got smart and made the taskmasters our very own women.
Wait, look at that obelisk. Where's that obelisk at in Washington? All right, that Washington Monument. Who you think built that White House? All right, but you think they built that White? You think all these slaves built that White House because they wanted to? They're like, hey man, y'all, we got together. We want to build a big ass White House, man.
Right.
And it's swampland on 66 on the plot. That's 666.
Mm-hmm.
No, they had taskmasters over there whooping their asses and fucking them up. All right, and forcing them to build that, right? Same history and peace itself.
Right, now we got taskmasters that's our very own women that's doing the most of the oppression against us,
right, because they passed that roll down. All they doing is appointing somebody else. That's a taskmaster.
That's a taskmaster to make shit, to keep you in burdens, man.
Fuck them fake ass, long nose ass Jews, man.
Right.
This Jew ass bro.
And that's what our women have been boiled down to now, man. It's fucking taskmasters, man. Because they oppress us more than the enemy now.
And that's why the Esau can smile at us, man. They looking at us and we already broken. But if you walking down the street, and you smiling and your spirits is up, he might be looking at you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Give you the tooth of the smile, and because when we're vibrant and happy, what they say, the white man's hell is the black man's heaven.
Right, exactly.
And when they see you in a good mood, that turns them off a lot of the time.
Right.
All right.
Hey, because it sure was hell when they got their ass whooped by that boat.
Angry,
When they got their ass whooped by that boat, they felt like they was in hell after that because they jumped one man, and then all of a sudden black men start flying out the sky and jumping out the water and shit, and fuck they was terrified.
That's what I was saying. When Jay looks angry or like they at their tipping point, that's when these Edomites kind of like want to greet you like,
hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah. Hey, it's a beautiful day, isn't it good? They love saying that good morning, right? When they see your ass in morning, and it's good to them. It says, the 12th verse, it says, but the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel.
Right, and that's why they got the abortion laws the way they had them, and had all them abortion clinics in the so-called black neighborhoods. It's because we multiply a lot. They made all these laws, these age laws, because we multiply.
Was that a dude?
Jake multiplies a lot.
I mean, this world is so crazy. You got a pretty girl on your side, and you looking like a girl.
Right.
Look, how fucked up is America, man?
Hey, they got the worst fucking laws, man. Right. This place is the fucking worst.
How the fuck is you gonna how the fuck is you gonna have a nice looking girl on your side, but you looking more like a bitch than she is? I was just looking like this shit is weird here, man. Weird as fuck here, man.
And the one that was walking trying to look like the dude, she shit at us.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
What's up? Oh, I'm gonna hurt. She gonna be
right.
That bitch gonna take me with you, please.
Right.
That don't make sense. You're not able to protect that, and we're coming into the time of Jacob's trouble.
Right.
And that's like, hey, that's a 2-for-1 for one of these motherfuckers out here in that.
Right.
They like, hey, shit, I'm about to get through bad shit. It's like
no, that was a dude. I was looking at his chest. No, I looked at his chest. That was a dude. The dude looked so much like a girl in the face and everything, but when you looked at his body when he walked past, that looked like a dude.
Bitch, man.
You think so, man? I ain't gonna take the chance. I'm just saying it was a dude because I don't want to take the chance. I don't want to take the chance. I'm just gonna say it was a dude.
I'm looking at it. That's why the motherfucker was so scared and shit.
Yeah, I was like, but one of them looked so much like a damn dude. I mean, one of them.
It was a flat chested, no ass.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
I'm looking at this bitch like, man, this bitch is a joke, man.
Her chest was so flat that I thought it was a dude.
They also tie their shit down. Sometimes no bitches like that. You take her shit off, her shit be like, boy,
I thought it was a dude. This country is weird. Like, damn, I thought it was a dude. Like,
my man ain't playing on Saturday. He got the all orange on.
And he got 2 women following behind him too.
That motherfucker look like he just bust one of Darius dance moves at any goddamn time.
Right. Dun, boom, boom,
all them bitches, ain't no white bitches like that. But I did want to go back to finish that point in basically with Russia. See, that's funny to the letter. I was we'll start at 10. Ezekiel 38:10 says, "Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it shall also come to pass that at that same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought." Because they tired of this. Russia, the Most High done put it on these devils' minds to be at odds with each other.
Right. Can a house stand if both of them at each other's throats, man?
Right.
Roughly paraphrasing it, but a house cannot stand when both people ain't in agreement.
Right.
A house
divided cannot stand.
A house divided cannot stand.
And so they putting that evil thought in their mind to take shit too far, and they like, hold on, we do business with the Arabs. Matter of fact, Saudi Arabia is becoming part of the BRICS nation.
Right.
So they like, and then, but you know, I looked at this documentary. I'll show y'all later. It's like a 5-minute one, right? And the dude showed how Israel created Hamas.
Mm-hmm.
They created Hamas.
Yeah.
I mean, Israel created ISIS.
Thank you.
Right.
Special intelligence services, something like that. You know, and so they created Hamas by separating the Shiite and the Sunni Muslims, and they tried to put them against each other.
Mm-hmm. And it didn't work.
And that's why the Iraqis, the president of Iraq is cussing out all the Muslim nations. Like, y'all motherfuckers ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Y'all should be ashamed. How y'all gonna let them over here? They just fucking them up. You ain't doing shit.
Right.
You know what? That's pissing them Arabs off.
Yep.
They like, man, if we fuck with America, we can't do shit to them. But Russia don't play that shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can come get our brothers, man.
Right.
Because
So
then they say
Russia,
Ishmael is a wild man and he shall dwell amongst his brothers.
Russia is like, man, fuck y'all, you know.
Right.
And once Russia tried to be part of, once Putin tried to have Russia as part of NATO and they denied him, it's like, okay, I see what this is. Fuck y'all. And he made his own NATO.
Yep.
Right.
Made the BRICS.
And they cutting up the game. They changing the face of this planet by de-dollarizing everything. Yep. And everybody is looking towards
I mean, everything is wild. Look, I'm gonna just tell. Well, go ahead, brother. I ain't want to cut y'all brothers off.
They're looking towards them to be the next America, but it's not gonna happen.
Israel.
They're gonna destroy. They're gonna destroy this system. But guess what? We're gonna be the ones in power.
Yep.
Right.
That's the monkey wrench that's gonna be.
And it's not gonna be the frogs ain't gonna rule.
No.
The birds ain't finna rule.
No.
Like, you know, like these motherfuckers talking about after our rulership, oh shit, the animals finna rule. No, motherfucker. You motherfuckers is going into slavery. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans is finna rule over you.
Yeah.
Period.
That's the real reality that's going on. You so-called white people is about to lose your power during this next world war, and we, the so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos, the real Israelites, are gonna be the rulers, man. And ain't none of this bullshit gonna be going on.
Right.
You know, a matter of fact, women gonna be happy. Why? Because they're gonna be on the fucking bottom. They're not gonna have jobs and shit to make money. That's why women are unhappy. They got a part of a man's power and they can't handle it.
Oh, yeah.
Women are not gods, man.
Right.
Women are fucking women. And you know who the happiest women are? The ones that are poor and they find a husband.
What they say?
Find a man to take care of them and a family.
What they say, Ariaga? What they say, Ariaga? They ain't sending them to war. What Biden say,
He's sending them to freedom. No, not freedom.
He's sending them to. He said, we're not sending you to war. We're sending you to be free. Or freedom, to be free. He said to be free.
Remember, it was that speech where he was giving. He was basically saying they deploying the troops to. He said we're not. That was saying they're accepting now that they have a requirement where the draft is coming in. and they're drafting even transgenders and women. Biden was saying this, and he said, "We're not sending them to war. We're not sending your children to war. We're sending them to freedom." And I was like, damn, ain't nobody been,
ain't no leader ever made a speech like that before ever in their life.
To free your soul, man.
Right, that's what he basically saying. We're sending you to die, and you'll be free from our tyrant that we got going on here.
Right.
That's what he's saying.
Hey, man, and whether y'all like to hear it or not, it's a bad one coming, man.
Yep.
You got inflation, World War III, the market of beef. All this shit is happening all at the same time. And motherfuckers is like, oh, America gonna bounce back.
And you can't tell me that the country is not divided. You can't tell me the country ain't divided when most of these motherfuckers hate motherfuckers that voted Biden in.
Right.
So you niggas is stupid as fuck that y'all voted that motherfucking devil in, and he's fucking shit up so bad.
Right, this country
right
is
now,
divided like a motherfucker.
It's divided all the way,
100%. Half the Edomites in this country is for Palestine, the other half is for Israel,
right?
For Israelis. And yes, I say Israelis on purpose because of the dictionary says what they really are.
Right. I say 60 or 70% of the country is for Trump, and 30% is for Biden now.
Right.
You can't tell me this motherfucker ain't divided all the way up.
You know what? And then Nathaniel Yahoo, he came out and he basically said he had that speech. I did a video on it last week saying peace and safety, talking about peace and safety with the Arab world. And then a couple days later, they had that invasion.
Yep, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened to them Palestinians, man.
Yeah, they
said peace and safety, then sudden destruction fell on.
I mean, they pissed too, man. They pissed.
It says Psalm 75. It says Psalm 75 and 4. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn. And that horn is a symbol of power, right? So what are they doing right now? They showing their pride. They lifting up their horn. We just got to black that motherfucker. They came in. They trying to say they killed. They came in and from that one invasion, thousands of Arabs were killed, and then so many.
No, not Arabs. Israelis.
Right.
Israelis.
Yeah,
27 Americans.
Yeah. Allegedly. And they still ain't brought up the names of these motherfuckers.
Because it's all lies. Just like they said 14 children that was small as 1 or 2 years old, they all fought. They said 14 children, 14 like newborns, were all found with their heads cut off. But yet, you didn't show not one of them motherfuckers on the ground, laying on the ground with his head cut off. You ain't even show them under the sheet or nothing. It was all lies. So they can go and invade Gaza. That's their whole plan. These devils are the devil. We know that they tried to trick us into believing that Israel is right what they doing. They tried to trick us.
A whole propaganda campaign.
Right. How you doing? They tried. What's up, Paul? They tried to trick us into believing that come on, Gaza people are fighting in flip flops with guns.
No,
they ain't even got guns.
No, they got rocks and motherfucking Molotov.
But you got these army motherfuckers dressed up all full army gear. Right. I don't know if y'all seen the video. They invaded their freeway.
Wait, but that's not a war. A war is between two opposing forces. Armies.
Right.
All right, wars are fought with truth. It's not a war, it's a slaughter.
Right. It's an invasion.
Right.
And that's all it is.
It says Psalm 75 and 5, lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. And them devils have a stiff ass neck.
Yeah, they speak proudly.
Stiff neck, he ain't trying to lift back.
Yep.
And well, let me consider. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, we know.
Nah, nigga, I'm gonna double down on my wicked.
Right, because our women got stiff necks, man.
Exactly. Yep. And that's what they're doing, because by them taking the appearance that they are the chosen people of the Lord, they're taking on the appearance that they are the Lamb. That they are innocent.
Right.
We're doing this because the Lord told us to.
Right.
Right? But then they actually that dragon. Okay? It says, and the dragon is a cruel beast, right?
No, it's more of like.
It says, for promotion cometh neither from east nor from the west, nor from the south, but the Most High is the judge. He put it down one and set it up another. And all these other nations are thinking that, China, Russia, we're going to be the next one. Matter of fact, you fuck with me, when we get up there, man, I'm going to fuck with you. And they rubbing their hands and stuff.
Right, they really think they finna be the next one ruling.
Yeah.
They have no idea what's coming to them.
Right.
They have no idea.
There is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he pours out the same. But the dregs thereof, all of the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
I swear, she looked at you. That's the most ugliest woman I've ever seen in my life. Man. She gave you the most ugliest look. She was like, her lips looked as ugly as hell. She looked at you like, cause she seen that. She seen that sign. She looked at you like.
It brought out that demon on that bitch.
Right. She hissing, ugly as hell. Look how ugly she is, man. Damn.
But yeah, the Heavenly Father's the one that established nations, man. He's taking this one down to liberate his children.
Right.
Because now's the time that we're coming out of that what is the dregs of that cup? We're coming out of our captivity. We was forced to drink of that cup.
Right.
And that's that captivity that we've come in. And now the Heavenly Father's, the dregs is the bottom of it. He said they're going to wring it out and drink it, man.
Right. They going to get every little part of this slavery.
How's it going, fellas?
All right, man.
Like that beer.
Yeah. This is Jeremiah 49.
Can I ask y'all a question? According to the chart, can Blake Griffin son be an Israelite?
Yes, he is an Israelite. Because the sons of Israelites are Israelites no matter who the mother is.
Yeah.
So do you guys say all white people are the devil then?
No, we say all Edomites are.
Yes,
all Edomites are, but not all so-called white people are Edomites. So.
Right, because we don't go, it's not about a skin color. Right.
Yes.
Right, because you got to understand that. Hold on, let me say this, brother. Yeah. Let me say this.
Oh, yeah.
We don't. Right. You one of us because he's Puerto Rican. He's Puerto Rican too. But the thing is, we don't go off skin color. You touch the spirit by the spirit. It don't matter what skin color you are. Yep.
Right. That's all. We kind of already knew you was Jay. You got your
yeah. With the long beard. Yep.
We already kind of knew it, you know.
Yep. Shalom, brother.
Shalom, Yeah, man. Hey, that's one of the biggest things that we. Hey, this is not a skin color thing. And
right.
That's one of the things that they use to talk to bring like the media. The media uses that to say that we are
terrorists.
Hate-based group.
Right. Yeah.
Terrorists.
Racist. That's
we are.
They had to falsify information against us back in 2020.
Yeah.
Saying that the Israelites or the Hebrews, black Hebrew Israelites, did like some terroristic attacks. Which was all false, which was all bullshit.
Because that's all on the ADL sites, man.
Yes.
The Anti-Defamation League, man. That's all they talk about, man.
Law firm.
Yeah. It's like, man, no, you fake Jews don't got no arguments. That's why y'all call us a hate group. No, we're a truth group.
Right.
The truth is, you devils are going into slavery. The reason why we call you devils because you Edomites have went around the world deceiving people.
Right.
You lied to everybody.
Right.
Your biggest lie was saying that the anointed one, the son of the Most High, is one of you. That's a big lie. Your next lie was saying that you are us. Your people actually call themselves Jews like they're the Israelites. But no, the so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos are the Israelites.
Right.
So that's another lie. So you so-called white, you Edomites, you went around the world lying to people. Right. That's why we call you the devil. It ain't to be derogatory, it's to tell the truth.
Right. That's all it is. But when you're a truth-based group, all they can do is assassinate your character.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, you can
anti-Semitic.
Right. I mean, how can you not think that they the devil when they don't even know what a fucking woman is?
Right.
That shit is fucked up.
They still debating that.
Right. They still debating on what a fucking woman is.
Like you didn't come out of a pussy, you bitch ass nigga. You bitch motherfucker.
This shit. This world is fucking crazy. This world is fucking stupid. And it starts with this place here, man.
Hey, right. Hey, man. XX and XY. That's all I got to say.
Right.
Man.
XY a man, XX is a woman.
You can't
get around it no matter how you look at it, think about it. No matter what your argument is, you can't get around that.
No matter how you feel about
Their way of getting around it now is to put XX in a dress and XY.
Right.
They want to put XX in a dress and XY in pants.
Right.
That's how they got around it.
Right. What is it? Men cannot birth babies. Women cannot produce sperm. Without the sperm, the baby ain't coming. Without the birth, the baby ain't coming.
Right.
We are different.
First known phenomenon of ass babies.
Yeah, and you can't make no ass babies,
no, they out here doing that. They literally doing that. They're selling that. They're selling that right now.
If you don't got lady parts, you ain't birthing no kids. If you ain't got man parts, you ain't impregnating no woman. You know
they actually selling that to homosexuals. They selling, fuck, man.
I mean, that shit is a deep fucking ditch, man.
Yeah.
They selling, they literally have a newborn sized baby, right? A little figurine, a little simulated baby, and they stick it all up in a man's asshole.
Basically, you sticking gerbils up a man's ass and saying he had
quite a large one. And then he got to push it out.
Stupid.
He has to push it out.
Hey man, I hope you teach your child that there's only two genders, man. There's only two. All right. Don't let them grow up confused.
Right. Please don't.
Right, man. Hell yeah, they'll hate you for it later, man.
Sure will.
Right, shit, man.
Yeah. There's a study just came out too.
Right.
There's a study. Right. Because a study just came out that said that every man that transgender that got his dick cut off committed suicide.
Yeah.
And it's a fact.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
And it's over a period of time.
Yeah.
Name me an old ass transgender right now, nigga, like 75.
Right.
No, because they'll say it hasn't been around that long. And he's 55 and he looks like a woman with his genitalia.
Hey, this one trans that's 50-something years old, he said he wanted to commit suicide, but now he gotta live like that and shit, you know, with goddamn titties and no dick, man.
Yeah, they did
he's sick about
a report on that on RT. He had a documentary of him on RT.
Yeah,
RT was showing it.
And yes, and he used to go around convincing boys
to get their shit cut off.
Boys to not cut their shit off.
Okay.
Because, you know, he was part of that shit.
Yeah.
So he tried to convince boys to stay boys and girls to stay girls.
Right.
You know, to at least have your body parts. Because you're not going to feel the same later on.
And once again, guess the first state and city to push the law, to legalize that, right here. And Michigan in general, right? And the governor that passed it is from Grand Rapids, right? Grand Rapids is a really demonic town.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So this place is very demonic, man.
Yes, it is.
This is where they first started fluoridating water in the whole nation. In the whole nation, the very first. This has been the ground zero for a lot of Masonic shit.
Yeah.
You know, and different agendas, man.
There's a couple Masonic temples just right around this downtown area.
Right.
That's a city underneath Grand Rapids. Through credible sources and sources in high places, because I've been moving and shaking with certain individuals lately, right? The Lord has put me in different places, right? Man, Grand Rapids has an underground city. And it's been here for years. And that's where a lot of those rich individuals went during COVID. All right? You know, and there was only a certain amount of years where you start seeing steam coming out the ground. Like in New York, you see that steam coming out the ground in New York? It's because they have what? Tunnels.
They got tunnels
underneath the city.
Yep.
That's only been for the past 8 years. No, 10 years.
Coming out of the ground here for more than 10 years, man.
Yeah, we've been seeing Steam come out since I was young.
Yeah,
since I was young, I've been seeing Steam come out the pipes and stuff out the ground.
So my friend of mine was showing me where they had a tunnel where you could go underneath the tunnel, and then it come out on a whole other side, which they closed that off. Right. Matter of fact, they got that video out. You saw that with them two young dudes. They went to that. They got a little place they go to, and that the police tried to cut it off and shit. They went and they moved the pieces of wood and they went back down there and they shit goes down. They got stairs and it's all just on a regular old ass downtown street. It led to an underground bunker city. Got a big ass, and the lights still work. A big ass basketball court, floats. It's I gotta show y'all, man. And it was just like they went down there shooting the ball, and it's huge. Nobody's down there. It's the same thing in every major city. Why do you think they had earthquakes?
Well, why do you think they come out with the movies? Why do you think they come out with the movies that every time the earth go corrupted, where do they go? Underground. And make a whole city of people underground. Every single time.
Like But those big ass drills, they're huge. I saw that shit is so massive. Matter of fact, I was just talking to my dad 2 days ago. He's 82, right? And he used to drive trucks. And my friend asked me, she's like, hey, ask him if you know about the underground cities. I just took a piss in the dark and I said, hey, Dad, you know about the underground cities? Yeah. Yeah, I used to drive down there. Go ahead. Yeah. And I think and he's like, yeah. And I was kind of surprised. He's like, yeah, because he used to drive trucks for years, right? And he was all like, yeah, I drive. There's one, because I was born in Oklahoma City, but raised in California. He said, in Oklahoma City, I used to go down there all the time. I had to drop off stuff. Yeah, man, it's crazy down there. It's all the way under the ground. I'm like, damn, he's just talking about it. I'm like, damn, bro, it's here. All right, and then a lot of them that aren't regular cities are called DUMBs, deep underground military bases.
Quick precept. This is Amos 9:1. I saw the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, and that the post may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword.
Right, and when that destruction comes, the Heavenly Father already has it set up to all these individuals, these elites that got bunkers here in America. All right, the real elites don't have no bunkers here. They got them in New Zealand and shit, places that they know not going to be affected by this third world war. But that's going to be, imagine the doorpost is busted, they dropping bombs, the doorpost split you all in your motherfucking head and shit. You all underground, and Heavenly Father got you all wherever your bunkers is, and you get crushed and crumbled in your infrastructure, man.
It says, he that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered.
Right.
Though they dig into hell, meaning the ground, because we translate the word hell into the Hebrew, it shall dwell, meaning the grave and the pit. They dig into the earth. It says, though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Right.
And Sheol is also the grave on the earth, you know? You know? So the Heavenly Father already knew what they was going to do because they troglodytes, man. Subterranean creatures. They love each other. Look, these motherfuckers for fun, they go to these damn they'll find a cave. I watched a couple of videos. These devils will go down to these caves by themselves with some ropes and shit. And headlamps and shit. There's two guys.
Just go and explore.
What the fuck? Catacombs and shit.
I'm trying to tell you, you touch it.
Esau's a brave fool. You know what I'm saying? I would never, nigga, you will not catch a nigga like, and his boys down there.
I know y'all seen that movie. What's the name? What's the name of that movie? Hey, what's the name of that movie that the dude that went to he went to the mountains, right? and he went in a cave. And all of a sudden, the cave started kind of collapsing a little bit, and the rock collapsed on his arm and kept him there for 24 hours. He had to literally cut that bitch off all the way in order to climb up out that motherfucker, or else he would have died there.
He had to use a pocket knife.
Yeah, to cut. I'm talking about he had to cut his shit off.
He was
like
doing Arizona.
Yeah, he kept fainting and shit.
Them valleys and them caves and
shit.
And he goes rock climb. He's all and he got And the motherfucker had to cut his
I think it was 27 or something like that. It was a number. I forgot the name of the movie. 27 or 28, something like that. But
it was 20. James Franco played that role. Played the dude. Yeah. Man,
I remember that.
I think it was his damn foot, man.
No, it was his arm. Yeah, he got stuck between these bricks.
Yeah.
And it was so tight.
Yeah.
The only way he can get out is either to cut it off or somebody find him.
And nobody was coming.
Yep. Nobody. They know, man. He was on the what was he in the he was in the I forgot what they called, man. He was in the mountains, but he was in the
no, he was in Arizona. He was in the desert.
Huh?
He was in the desert. That was James Franco.
Yeah, but no, this was the desert. This was the.
It was like he was in
he was in the what's name?
It was those cave. It's a cave system.
Right. But you know those what's name? It's a name for the
Is it the crevice?
No. I have to show it to y'all. I have to show it because the mountain that he was on. It's a name that they got for those.
Plateau?
No, for those. You know how you go down? How he went down there and started walking around, and he found a cave. Went into the cave and fucked up. I know y'all heard.
You talking about them fucking mines?
No, he went into a cave. No, he was in the cave.
Yeah.
I saw it to you though because I can't think of it right now, but you know we already.
Anyway, we're gonna close all praise and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, and Kakodash.
Come on to the Apostle Great Millstone. Say thank you to you for doing the work of truth and sincerity. On 3, Abba Ball, 1, 2, 3.
Abba Ball, Abba Ball, Abba Ball. Shalom, Akim.
That last
Woo! I thought that bitch was going down last week.
It took down by the first 5 seconds.